Okay, let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me. I am struggling to hear anything. Um, so I want to be sure that people watching can hear me. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, we just did a test, but for some reason, when I started to play that countdown timer, I was not hearing anything. So I need someone's help right now to let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, please do me a favor. Just have me type loud and clear in the comment section. Um, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm not sure whether people can hear me. I'm just gonna put. Can you hear me? All right. Let's put that in a banner just to be sure I can be heard. Okay. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Amazing. Yes, yes. That's awesome. Great to hear that you can hear me. It's awesome to see that I can be heard. That's awesome. That's great, 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 great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can confirm that people can hear me loud and clear. It's such a joy to be here today. Welcome once again to another edition or episode of Seven Things on Purpose Arena. You may be watching this on YouTube. I see Victor Abido watching on YouTube. I see Boss Steve Edward watching on Purpose Arena. I see Angela Kakpo as well watching on Purpose Arena. Welcome everyone. It's a joy to be here today again. Every single week we bring to you someone fulfilling purpose in an area of life that can be of value to us. And today, no other person than the phenomenal Pastor Tunji Olujimi, a worship leader, a pastor, and a book publishing coach. He's got so much to share with us in under an hour, so to speak, that we have. Listen, make sure you don't go anywhere. It's just an hour, so you can literally learn so much in this time. Whether you've been wanting to write a book, whether you've been wanting to publish a book, launch your book, and you want to do it the right way, why not hear from someone who's published 6 books and also a coach and has helped many other people publish theirs? There's no better place than you can be. So this is the place to be. So please do me a favor, okay? Any platform you're watching from right now, I want to know where you're watching from. I can see someone like Kakpo that I've probably never seen on any of the live stream before. So I want to know who you are. I want to know where you're watching from. So do me a favor, type where you're watching from, anywhere all over the world. I want to know. I want to just know where you're watching from. I'm trying to take a guess that Angela Kakpo is watching us from Ghana. I'm not too sure, but that's just me. I think so. I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know where you're watching from. Thank you very, very much. All right, let me tell you a little bit about our guest today, and then I'll bring him up. Yes, someone who's watching all the way from the Ivory Coast. Woo, that's awesome. That is just amazing. All the way from the Ivory Coast. We celebrate you. We welcome you. Thank you very much for joining this live stream today. We do not take that for granted. Let me tell you a little bit. Yeah, from Kaduna, Nigeria. Yes, sir. Great to see you, sir. Yes, that is my boss, Mr. Temita Kwabandele from Ivory Coast. Welcome, sir. Good to have you here. Such a joy to have you here. Thank you, sir. All right. I see someone watching from India. That's great. That is awesome. And I see someone watching from Nigeria as well. Thank you very much. Great to see all of you here. And my mommy from New Zealand, I forgot to send you the link. Mommy found it. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Such a joy that everyone's here. And I can see, finally, Angela is watching from Geneva. She's Togolese. Great to have you on Purpose Arena, Angela. God bless you. And of course, I see my coach as well, too. God bless you, to my Koro. Fantastic, amazing people we have on Purpose Arena. And let me tell you quickly about about Pastor Sinji Olijimi, and then we'll get right into things. Please, if you've been wanting to write a book, if you've been wanting to launch a book, if you wanted to publish a book, and you want to do it the right way, you are on the right live stream. So don't go anywhere. You are going to be blessed today. That one I am very, very, very sure about. So let me quickly read to you Pastor Olijimi's bio. Is here with me in the studio, so I'll be bringing him up shortly. Okay, Pastor Sinji Olijimi is the author of 6 books. He's a pastor, worship leader, and a book publishing coach. So if you're wanting to publish your book, you know the coach to go to. Well, by the time we're done today, you'll be very sure. He's known as the Glory Realm worshiper and the book author coach. Born premature, weighing only 1 pound, with a hole in his heart, not sure if he would live or die. Growing up with dyslexia gave him the determination to make something of himself and reach for greatness. He is the CEO of Accelerated Authors Academy and the founder of Glory Realm Ministries. Tunji has worked with over 50 people to write and publish their books and coached over 1,000 people through workshops and speaking. Tunji helps coaches, consultants, business owners, speakers, trainers, and entrepreneurs to create authority, profitability, credibility, and visibility by writing and publishing their first book in 90 days or less to increase their impact, influence, and income. He ministers the gospel through teaching the word of God and by leading people into God's presence through worship. He is married to his beautiful wife, Elizabeth Olujimi, amazing woman she is. And they have a beautiful girl called Janaya. Listen, everyone, welcome once again to Purpose Arena. Join me, all right, as I bring up the platform. Purpose Arena, by the way, our very own Pastor Tunji Olujimi. Please put your hands together. Yay! Welcome, sir.
Hey, how you all doing? Thank you for having me, Dr. Samuel.
Amazing. It's such a joy to have you here, sir. Thank you very much for honoring this and for doing this, because we know that you are giving a great value to us and we do not take it for granted.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. So I know the bio is more like a formal way of getting to know you. How about you tell us about yourself? How you would introduce yourself, sir?
Exactly what's on the bio. So I'm Tunji Olujimi, the book author coach and the Glory Realm worshiper. I was born premature, weighing 1 pound, not knowing if I would live or I would die. I had it all in my heart. I had to have an operation straight away. And thank God that we are still here, me and my twin sister. So I'm a twin. I've got a twin sister. We're both born premature. And yeah, growing up for me was tough because I forget things, don't remember things easily, and having dyslexia as well sometimes was difficult, but I just pushed through, and I've been able to start a coaching company, the Accelerated Authors Academy, started a ministry, Glory Realm Ministry as well. Got married eventually after waiting a long time, as people because most of my friends got married 10 years before me, but got married in my late 30s. But I thank God that God has been good, and yeah, we have a beautiful daughter, an amazing daughter. I have an amazing, powerful wife. So when you wait, and God will give you the best. So
amen.
No matter about age, God will give you the best. Wait for what He has for you.
Absolutely. I love your testimony, sir. It's a powerful, inspiring testimony. It's a testament to the fact that God is the God of purpose, and no matter what happens in our life, He can still use it for His own purpose. Amazing.
Let me even say this, because I don't usually share it, but it's part of my story. I finished university and finishing off university, my mom fell ill to a second stroke and kidney failure, and I had to finish uni quickly. And I was a full-time carer for my mom for 5 years. About 4.5 years, full-time carer. And that's when my friends got married, getting their jobs and doing all these things. And for 5 full years, from 2005 to about 2010. I was at
Wow.
home full time with my mom, not working, nothing like
Just
that,
looking after her.
just looking after until she passed in
Wow.
2010. And that's a big part of my story because it's what's helped me to start writing books. That's when I
Mm,
started
mm.
with writing my first book, Glory Realm Worshipper. And that taught me patience. It taught me a lot of
Yes.
things during
Mm,
that
mm,
period. It was difficult as a man, obviously taking care
mm,
of
mm.
a mom, having to bath her, having to carry her, and you know, put on her clothes and take her from the room to the bathroom, from the bathroom
Wow.
to the car, from the car to the hospital, and it was
Wow.
crazy. But it taught
Wow.
me a lot, and it really
Mm,
is part of my story, which I definitely like to let people know that. Yes, sometimes I felt that I lost a big part of my life, but then
mm,
I
mm, mm.
gained so much in that time as well.
Wow. Wow. That's very powerful. That is very, very powerful. And it's a testament to the fact that there is nothing that God cannot turn around. There's no situation that God cannot turn around. There's no situation that God cannot cause that all of that to work together for our good. And today you are, God is establishing your steps, is making you great, which is really, really amazing. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you very much for inspiring us with your story. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more going on.
Mm.
So, that's it. So why have you chosen to speak to us today? You're going to be speaking to us about 7 things we need to know about writing, publishing, and launching a book. Why have you chosen this particular topic, sir?
Because that's the main topic I speak on when it comes to speaking in
Mm,
the business setting. So when you ask me, I thought, okay, the best thing to talk about is why you need to write a book and the 7 things you
mm,
can use to get started. And also within it is we're definitely going to talk about mindset and other things as well.
mm, mm,
Within
mm.
that 7 things that you need to get your book going. So I definitely believe that everyone has a book in them, and if they
Yes,
know how, they can
I
get.
agree.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, awesome, awesome. I agree that everyone has a book in them. So, someone watching this right now, you have a book inside of you. God, God has given you a story that the world must hear about. So, you are in the right place. You are on the right live stream. So, sir, let's get into this 7 things right away. What are these
Yeah.
7 things we need to know about writing, publishing, and launching our books?
Okay, so the first thing that you definitely need to know that you need to have a mindset of an author, but
Mm,
also mindset of an entrepreneurial author, because most
okay.
people want to write a book and they just want to put it on Amazon. But in this day and age, most people that write books, most of the ones we look up to,
Mm,
Brendan Bouchard and Lewis Howes and all these guys,
mm,
they write their books and they use their book as a marketing tool. But that's because they first developed the mindset of an entrepreneurial author.
entrepreneur. Mm, mm,
Okay, so not just having the mindset of an author, but a mindset of an entrepreneur author. So
entrepreneur. Mm,
it means have the mindset of an entrepreneur author. You first need to believe that
mm,
you can do this.
mm, mm,
All
mm.
down to belief. If you do not believe that you can actually write your book, then it's never going to happen.
Mm,
Whatever you see is what you act on.
mhm,
And when you act on it, it becomes fruition.
mhm,
You need to see it in the eyes of your mind that you can do this, that you have
mm.
what it takes to actually become an author.
And
So,
also,
yeah, you need to have the mindset that, hey, I can write a book. For me, I
mm,
first, for my first book, I did not think I could because I was thinking, oh, you're not good at English, your spelling,
mm,
yes,
mm,
your spelling is that. But then I had to now tell myself, hey, my friend has written a book, that friend has written a book. I spoke
mm.
to that person, spoke to that person. They gave me the belief that I sometimes you need to borrow someone else's belief.
Exactly.
Sometimes
Mm,
might need to borrow someone else's belief to help you to believe that you
Yes.
have what it takes to
To
make it.
write your own book.
Okay, so you first
Yes,
need
sir.
to develop that mindset that I can do this. I can.
Mm.
And let me say one of my quotes. So one of my quotes is this: your belief to write in your book is dependent and determined by believing in you. You need
Mm.
to believe it without a shadow of a doubt that I
Mm.
have what it takes to
To
get this.
write it. Mm.
I have what it is with book, with business, with life, with success, with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Have to believe that there is something on the inside of you that
Mm.
someone
Mm.
else needs to air, because that
Needs.
you
Mm.
message. We all have a message. We all have a
Yes.
story, and that story and message is burning on the inside of you. And
Mm-hmm.
if no one airs that message or that story, you have done a disservice to humanity.
Wow. Preach
You've
it,
done
sir.
a disservice to humanity. So you need to believe it first that
Mm-hmm.
you have a message, you have a story,
You
you
have
have
a message.
of author. You have a mind of an entrepreneurial author. There's a difference, okay, of having the mindset of just an author and an entrepreneurial author. You have to have a mindset of an author and an entrepreneurial author because you
Mm.
can do it.
Wow.
You
Wow.
can do it. Then you need to believe this, that the most important book of your life is the one that you write yourself. It's great
Mm.
read other books, is great that we study other people, but you need to believe that the most important book of my life is the one
Oh, mm.
I write myself. And the way
Mm.
people to believe that they can do this is by saying this. So you guys are listening, I want you to say out loud. I know we can't hear you, but
Yeah.
also put in the comments. Say out loud and type it in the comments. This is
Mm.
going to help you to believe. Okay, let's go. I am an author. If I
I
see
am an author.
it, I can hold it in my hands and I
I
can
see it.
make
I can
my
hold it,
book a reality.
and I can make my book a reality. Wow.
I'm an author.
I am
If
an
I
author.
see it in my mind,
I can see it in my mind.
I can hold it in my hands.
I can hold it in my hand.
I can make my book a reality.
I can make my book a reality. That's
When
powerful.
you affirm that, it helps you to believe that it is possible.
Mm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Possible. So
Wow.
write in the comments. Those of you listening, let me know that you're
Mm-hmm.
areas. So write that in. I am an author. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hands and I can make my book a reality. Yes, sir.
Mm. Wow. Wow. I'm typing it out. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hand,
And I can make my book a reality.
and I can make my book a reality. Powerful, powerful. This is an affirmation that all of us must be punching in every single day. Yes, I can see Mama Lujimi putting that out as well. That's fantastic. Literally, literally, until you see it in your, mind. And we're
Mm,
not talking about your eyes now. Until you see it in your mind, it
yeah.
will never be possible. It's not a curse. No matter if whether they, no matter how many people trying to help you, until you get the picture. Like my friend is watching right now, Pastor Shungi, he talks about vision a lot. Vision is the message God has given him. I'm sure I would agree. If you don't see it in in your mind, forget it.
Mm,
Just go and so that's why this live stream is so important. See it in your mind that you have a story to share. See it in your mind that you have a story to share. Believe it, and then you will see it in your hands, and then you make it a reality. Great. Let's go to number 2, sir. Thank you.
yes. So, number 2, you need to understand why you're writing your book.
Mm,
You need to understand why you're writing your book. If you don't have a why to why you want to become an author and why you want to write a book, it's going to be difficult to actually get this started.
mm,
So there must be a why to you getting started with your book. So when thinking about your why, you need to understand that you need to dream big but go bigger.
Mm, mm. Dream big but go bigger.
So let's look at an elephant, which is big, okay? But we can go bigger like a gorilla. So
Wow.
what is your why when it comes
Mm,
to what it is that you want to do, and in particular to your book? Why is it that you want to write a book? Do you want to write a book because you just want to probably make money? Do you want to write a
mm,
book? You want to add value? Do you want to write a book because you want to make impact? Do you want to write a book because you want to share your message?
mm,
What is your why? So you need to determine your why and craft out your statement for your why. So, for example, I can say the reason why I'm writing my book is because I want to help, let's say, women with low self
mm.
esteem issues gain confidence in themselves so that they can increase their impact, their influence, and their income. So that is a why that is bigger than me. So
Yes.
I've dreamed big, but I've gone bigger.
Amen to that.
By saying, I know that I want to become an author. Why do I want to become an author? Because, okay, yeah, I just want to share my message. But also, why do I want to share my message? To help women with low self-esteem gain more confidence in themselves so that they can increase their impact, their influence, and their income.
Income. Mm, mm,
Then you need to determine why do you want to become an author. So there's a difference between why you want to write a book and why you want to become an author. Because writing a book doesn't mean you're going to become an author, because you can
mm.
write a book and not publish it.
Wow. So is that number 3 or this is part of number 2?
Still part of number 2. This is still
Okay.
number 2. Because
Mm,
there's some
mm.
people that have manuscripts
Yes,
that
but they never publish it. Preach it. mm,
okay. So why do you want to become an author? Do you want to become an author so you can gain credibility, so you can be seen credible? Do you want to become an author so you can become a speaker? Do you want to become an author so you can gain more clients into your business? You want to become an author so you can become more visible to the world. You know, you can go on PR and media appearances, or do you want to become an author so you can become the go-to person in your industry, like Brian Tracy, Brendan Bashard, and all these guys? Why do you want to be an author? You need to determine that why and create your statement for that. So something like, I want to become an author so I can establish myself in my field as the go-to person and become visible so that I can increase my income. So you need to determine what is your why. What is your why?
Why?
Okay. So that's number 2, sir.
That's fantastic. See, because I preach purpose, so the why message is very powerful. Until people have a why for whatever it is that they do, there will come a time in life where passion will fade and enthusiasm will dwindle. It's the why that helps you to be that anchor that holds your ship, sail. When you don't have a why, it's literally important. I love what you said, sir, that many people have written manuscripts, but they've not become authors because they never published the manuscript. And I know of many people like that. You know, years and years they've written it. It's all written, but they never they don't bring it out. They don't publish it. That's so powerful. You're speaking to some people today. Thank you, sir. Number 3, sir.
So number 3 is you need to determine if you want to write, publish, and launch a book. What is it that you want to write about? What exactly do you want to write about? Because if you don't know what it is, you can know why, but if you don't know the actual topic that you're going to write about, then what book are you writing in the first place? What book are you publishing? You know, some people say, oh yeah, I have so many ideas. I'm just going to publish a book on this. I'm going to write a book on this. I'm like, but is that the book that you really want to write? Is that the particular book that is in your spirit to write? You know, most of us are Christians. So if as a Christian, Maybe what is it that God has told you to write?
To write about.
What is that particular topic? So you need to define what is it that will help me shape the message that I'm trying to share. So maybe you're in finance, for example. You can't just write a book on finance. You need to determine what part of finance it's in. Is it accounting? Is it financial accounting? Is it management accounting? Is it investing in stocks? Is it invested in trading forex? Is it maybe buying property, or what area? So you need to determine the exact topic that you are going to write about. So you need to learn, or you need to think about, how can I find and craft my book idea? Okay, so you need to get clear. You need to get clear on the purpose of the book, because when you get clear on the purpose of the book, it will help you understand what it is you're writing about. You need to get clear on what do you want this book to accomplish. That will give you what it is you want to write about. You need to get clear on what type of book it is. Is it a non-fiction book or is it a fiction book? That will help you get clear on what exactly this book is about.
It's about.
Okay. So let me give you ways to actually find out how to find the what, how to find your idea. So look at the opportunities around you. Look at the opportunities around you in your space. Are you in business? What opportunities are in your space? What career are you in? What opportunities are in that career? What experience have you been through in life? Those are 3 ways to find your what. At the space that you're in, is there something missing? Sir, during COVID, do you know how many people have written books on COVID?
Yes. I've written 2 books.
No, I'm talking about a book on COVID-19 itself.
On COVID-19 itself, wow.
That was an opportunity, and some people took it and wrote a book about it. So what opportunity is missing in your space that you write about?
Wow.
What opportunity is missing in your career that you can write about? What opportunities in your experience that you've been through in life that you can write about? Then number 2, what passions do you have? Look at the things that you're passionate about and write about them. That can give you ideas to find out what to write about. And then
book idea.
One is, what knowledge and expertise do you have that you can use to find your what's?
Wow. Thank you very much. So that's powerful. How to get that book idea that you just shared with us. Looking at the opportunities in our domain, in our career, in our niche, very, very powerful. Our passion and our experience is very powerful, and then our knowledge and expertise too. That's very, very, very powerful. I mean, if you draw a Venn diagram and you put those 3, there's a likelihood you might find one spot on. The link between the opportunities that your domain, the passion and experience, and the knowledge and expertise. In the middle somewhere there, one might get the perfect book for one that really resonates with one story, and then of course with one's audience. That's powerful, sir. Let's go to number 4.
Number 4, which is very, very, very important. Who are you writing for?
Who are you writing for? Wow.
Most people say, "Oh, I'm writing my book to everybody." That cannot be true. Not everybody is going to buy your book. Not everybody is going to buy your book. You need to understand that you need to determine exactly who this person is that will see your book on Amazon or see your book in a bookstore and say, "Oh, that's the book that I need. That's the book that relates to me."
Mm.
You need to determine who exactly you
You are
are
right.
writing for.
Mm.
The reason why you need to do that is because you need to understand why people buy books.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
And why is it that they buy books? One, because they want to be able to solve a book promises to solve a problem that they have. Okay?
Mm.
Two,
Mm.
it takes advantage of an opportunity that they have been looking for, that they believe in. Three, it's a subject that they are fascinated about. And four, because they want to live through the lives of the authors. So when you understand why people buy books, you can determine who this particular person is. Is it someone that has a problem and I can solve
Mm.
the problem? Is it someone that has an opportunity and I have an opportunity that they're looking for? Is it someone that's fascinated about the topic that I love to write about? Or someone that just wants to kind of be Richard Branson to live the life of the.
Mm.
So you need to pinpoint. You cannot target everybody. You need to be laser focused on who this book is for. Your book cannot appeal to every single person. You need to
Mm-hmm.
determine who is this book for. So most of you that are on air, I bet you have at least 100 or 200 people on your Facebook friends. At
Yes.
least 100 or 200 on your WhatsApp contacts. At least 100 or 200 on your personal phone contacts. So to find that person, you need to first look at who are the first 100 people that
Mm.
I know that need this book
This
I
book.
have.
Mm.
Who are the first 100 people that I know that need this book idea that I have? Because this idea that I have is solving a problem, or it's helping them being fascinated about this particular book topic. So, who are the 100 people that have this need for my book, and
Mm.
how can I help them? So, when you're looking at who you're writing for, you need to also ask yourself, how can you help them?
Mm.
Because
Okay.
they have a
Mm.
problem to solve that problem. Then ask yourself, what's their biggest questions? What are these audiences?
Mm.
What is their biggest question that my book can answer?
Mm.
Then you look at, okay, who is this particular person anyway? Is it a male? Is it a female? Is it male and female?
Mm.
Maybe between
Mm.
age 25 and 55. Maybe they're an accountant and they make between 50 and 70,000 pounds or dollars a year.
Mm.
They have a master's, a PhD. They live in London, New York, Australia. That will give you an idea of the particular person that needs your book. And
Mm.
and you
Mm.
look, okay, what are their needs and their wants? Are they going through marital issues right now? Are they
Mm.
lacking money? And my book can help them understand how they can create more passive income. Are they someone that is struggling with self-esteem and I can give them a boost of confidence with my book?
Mm.
Are they
Mm.
that lacks the mindset to succeed and I can show them what it takes to really push through life, even though life has beaten you up?
Mm. Mm.
They need and they want right now, and your book can solve
And solve.
problem.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And once you do that, you now need to, I like this, a statement again. You now
Mm.
determine and have a statement to say, okay, for if it's me, for example, I will say, I help um, busy entrepreneurs, consultants between age 25 and 55 who lack the time and know-how to write in their book.
Mm.
I want to be able to show them how they can write their book fast in 90 days or less. Something just like that, that would help you determine who that person is, what they're going through, and what solution you're going to give to them.
Mm. Mm. That's powerful. That is powerful because one is if one is able to articulate the whys, the what, the who's, it's very very clear the journey. One has directly put the journey in perspective in the well, in the right perspective, and
Yeah.
then the rest is almost wow. Amazing. Let's go to number five, sir. Thank you very much for this is good. If this is good and you're watching, please type out this is good. Thank you, sir. Number five.
So number five is 2 in 1. So number five is you need to determine when do you want this book to come out and
Mm,
where do you want this book to go. So if you don't have a deadline for anything you want to do, book, whatever it is, you're never going to do it. So you need
mm,
to have a deadline to say, I'm writing my book, or I'm going to start writing my book 1st of November. I'm going to finish writing my book 30th of November. I'm
mm,
going to publish that book by the 20th of December.
mm.
And also, I'm going to have daily deadlines of 1 hour a day, maybe 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. every day. I will determine to write that book. You need to create deadlines for when it is you're going to do the book and when you're going to finish the book, when you're going to publish it, and when you're going to be writing it every day. So that's
Wow.
okay. And then where do you want the book to go? Do you just want to publish it and put it on Amazon? Or do you want to do more with the book? Do you want to probably, start speaking, build a business or a system around the book itself? You need to know that, because if you don't know it, that was part of the why. If you don't know it, then you're not sure exactly how you're going to get it published,
Mm,
because you're not sure
mm.
where the book is actually going. If it's just for Amazon, then cool. It's straight and simple. But if it's for more than Amazon, there are different things you need to put in place to make
Mm.
sure that happens.
Wow. Two questions in one. When do you want to publish? And where do you want it to go? Those two questions are very powerful. As an author myself, Mami Adilo said, build a system around it. I agree. Very,
Yeah.
very, very powerful. Build a system around it that helps you to be able to clearly identify, all those things that we've talked about: the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why. So powerful stuff. And when we know clearly where we want the book to go, we know where to publish it. We understand the limitations of some of the places we want to publish it, and so on and so forth. And then, of course, because we've clarified the why earlier on, then this makes so much sense. Like the example you gave about if I want to be a speaker, then where I want my book to go, it will, that would be much different from someone who just wants to put their book on Amazon because they just have this lifelong dream to be an author. Very, very, very powerful. Do you want to add any more to that, sir, or should we go to number six?
Yeah, let's go. I think that's simply enough. I think they understand.
Awesome, sir. Let's go to number six.
So number six, you need to determine how you're going to publish the book. How you're going to get this book. Oh no, sorry. I should say how you're going to get this book done. Sorry. So how you're going to get this book done. So the preparation stage for your book. So the easiest way that I know how to get a book done is mind mapping. All you need to do is mind map your book. So when you answer all of these 5 W's, first, you answer all of these 5, you're able to determine how you're going to do your mind map, because now you can, show what book you're writing on. So to now get your book done, because most people say, I can't write. I'm too busy. I lack time, and all of these things, all these excuses. I don't have the money, or I'm this, or I'm that, or whatever. If you can do this, it will cut time. Mind mapping your book will give you time. It will give you time back, because you're not just why most people don't write their book is because they start writing first. That's the problem.
Mm.
If you
And then they get somewhere, they get stuck.
yeah, and when you get stuck, you stop. But if
Mm.
you mind map your book from start to finish, you know the actual topic, you know what your book is about. You put that on a A4 paper, just I don't know, just a paper like this. In the middle of the book, you put the topic, and you just begin to flow from there,
Mm.
getting different ideas that relate to that book. You'll be amazed that even in 15 minutes to 30 minutes, you can actually map out your whole book.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I do 1 day boot camps with clients, and they map out their whole book. And most times that I give them like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour sometimes if there's more time,
Mm.
and their whole book is mapped out. Not all of them will go on and write their book because you know,
They may not have determined whether they want to be an author yet.
yeah, you know.
Mm.
So, but you have everything there. So you're able to just sit down and
Mm.
just, okay, what am I writing on? Okay, finance. What part of finance? Helping people make money. I'll just put
Mm.
that on paper. What comes to my mind? Management or money management. How to multiply money. How to start an online business. How to do a website. Um,
Mm.
how to, how to build a sales funnel. Different things will begin to come to your mind that relates
Yes.
to that, and you just put them down, and then from one of the topics that you put down, something else will come that you can add to that, and you're able to
Mm.
get your book title, you're able to get your book chapters, you're able to get the sections within each chapter,
Yeah.
all from your mind map. And that's the
Mm.
easiest way to actually get your book prepared. The
Wow.
easiest way to get your book prepared.
So I can testify to that because um, the books, my last two books came out of, the three books actually, came out of, first of all, sitting down, spending 1 or 2 days working on a mind map that gave me, literally poured out all the ideas that I have about the book, and then before writing. And what the power of that, sir, is the fact that you have the book in, like, it's like a vision that you're working on. You can see the end of the book
Mm.
from the beginning, and that helps. And even that often helps to add more ideas to it, even as you go on, because the mind map never stops until you are completely done. I realize many times I even go back to the mind map, and you're even doing a lot more and amplifying the book. That's very, very powerful. Someone watching this right now, you're getting great value for free. So make sure that you're taking notes and make sure that you implement all these things that we are talking about. Thank you very much, sir. Number seven.
And that's so true, babe. My wife just said something. When you break it down like that, it makes it doable.
Very.
it makes it very, very doable. So the last one, which is probably the most important after you
Mm,
get all this done, is publishing and profiting from your book. So
mm,
you need to be able to publish that book because now you've done all the hard work. You might as well get it out there and publish it. You
mm,
can use, so there's different type of publishing. There's traditional publishing, there's self-publishing, there's hybrid publishing. Any of that you can use. Traditional, maybe don't waste your time going there if you're not a big individual that has a following of over 100,000 people, because if you can't sell your book and get the money back and they're not going to make their money back, then there's no point. But you can
mm,
do self-publishing, you can do hybrid publishing, whereby you just get your own ISBN number. So you can work with someone like me or with Dr. Samuel, get your ISBN number. We coach you on how to get your book done, and you just get it published on Amazon. Amazon as a publishing platform, which is KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. Simple, easy to use. Use it to publish your book. Boom, your work is out there. It's not
mm.
that difficult. It is not that difficult. You can get your work out there. Yes, You can do it yourself, which is fine, but it's
Hmm.
better to use people that do this because obviously they already have people that they work with for book cover design, for editing, for proofreading, for formatting. Because
Yeah.
people is going to cost you money. It's not cheap. It is going to cost. Yeah, it can be cheap if you want to do it yourself, but it's not. I think I've told Dr. Samuel, I know somebody that charges self-publishing, that charges you $50,000, fifty
Wow.
thousand pounds to publish your book. Okay, so it can be expensive depending on whoever you use. Okay, so you need to be
Mm.
able to publish that book by using platforms like KDP. There's another platform called Ingram Spark. Okay, so you
Yes.
can use Ingram Spark to publish your book as well, and they can print your book. KDP prints your book as well. With Ingram Spark, you need to pay to use their platform, but it's still easy and simple to get it done. And then another platform, these are the three best that I think. The last one is lulu.com. Lulu is
Mm.
another platform that you can use to get your book done. And if you don't want to do it yourself, you can use our services. Or if you think we're too expensive, you can go on websites like fiverr.com and
Mm.
upwork.com, and you can find someone on there that will help you to upload your book and stuff on these platforms as well. But you need to determine, how do you want to publish your book? Do you want
Yeah.
to publish? Do you want to hybrid? So hybrid publishing is a mix of traditional
Mm.
and publishing. They act like an in between of the two. Okay, or do you want to traditionally publish? If you want to traditionally publish, then you better have a following of over 10,000 or more people on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, because they
Put
want
together.
the money they give you, they're gonna make back.
They must be able to make it back.
They must be able to make it back. So you need to determine that what platform are you gonna use. Then within publishing, how are you gonna market your book?
Mm.
Okay, how are you going to market your book? The best way, before your book is launched, before your book is actually launched on that particular day. So publishing and launching to me is the same thing. People just use it differently. It's just that you're publishing using a publishing platform, and your launching means you're launching it on this particular day. So this is the day of
Mm.
launch. Okay, so in order to launch your book, right, build a team. You just need to build a launch team. Like I said, you all have about 100 people on Facebook, on your WhatsApp and stuff. Ask them that, hey, would you join my launch team for my book? And what do they need to do? They just need to help you share the information that, hey, this person's book is getting launched. Make sure you book this date,
Mm.
because on this date, their book is going to be launched on Amazon. Get your copy. Just put the word out there. Okay. Put the word out there. And those people that are in your team, give them a free copy of your book, at least an ebook version, the Kindle version, the ebook version. Give them
Mm-hmm.
a free copy for being part of your team. Try and get at least 20 or so people in that team if you can, so that on the day of launch, all of them buy that book and you can become a bestseller. Becoming a bestseller is not difficult. You just need at least 20 or more sales on the day, and you can become a bestseller on Amazon. So you need to build a team, get them to help you launch the book on that day by buying your book, but also
The book on the day itself. Mm.
before the day, spreading the word with their friends and their friends and their friends, just building a community of people that know that you're going to launch a book. So on the day of launch, many people buy that book. Okay, so that's the publishing side. Now, the best part is profiting. How can you profit from your book?
Mm.
Because you're going to sell your book for $9.99. Amazon is going to take at least £4 something, or $4 something. You're going to be
Yes.
left with maybe $4, sometimes $3, because printing cost as well. So
Mm-hmm.
how many are you going to sell to make 2,000, 5,000, 10,000? You need to sell a lot. And if you don't have a
Absolutely.
big community, then you need to do something else. And that's where profiting from your book comes in, whereby
Mm.
you need to build a business around your book. try and build a system, like someone said, build a system around your book. Turn
Yes.
that book idea into an online course, into a signature program, into a webinar, into a show like this, into a summit, into a conference, into um, a membership site, different things that can be used just from the subject of your book. Everything I do is related from each of my books. Everything I do is Impact Summit, Glory and Worshiper Conference, Accelerated Authors, Boot Camp. Everything is from my books. They're all taken from my books. So you can build a brand from your book. I didn't start Glory Realm. Well, I did start Glory Realm Ministries before I published the book, but the name Glory Realm Ministries was not used at first until after the book was published. Glory Realm Worshipper. So you can create a brand just from your book.
From the book.
You create a brand and a business. There's so many people doing that. Rich Dad Poor Dad built a brand from his book.
Evergreen business.
Evergreen business. Chicken Soup for the Soul. Jack Anfield.
Yes, Jack Anfield.
From his book. Brendan Bashard.
Yes.
Life
Motivation.
Motivation Manifesto.
Yes.
All from the book.
Wow.
Lewis Howes, School of Greatness, from the book.
From the book.
So you can build a brand from your book. You can build a business from your book. You just need to determine what is it that you want to do, and you need to understand how to build a sales funnel. You need to understand online systems using funnels, email marketing, and Facebook ads, and all these other things that you can do to build whatever it is you want to do with your book. So guys, I hope you've been blessed with this information. Don't take it lightly. People pay for this, and we're giving it to you for free. So please make sure you use it.
Wow, amazing, sir. Amazing. Don't hope that they've been blessed. They have been blessed. I have been blessed. We have been blessed. You don't need to hope, sir. Everyone on this live stream right now, I'm very sure they have been blessed. Please say it. Okay, say put it in the comments, please. How blessed have you been by this live stream? And please don't go anywhere yet, because you are going to get to know how to connect with Pastor Cynthia Olujimi. See, all the things that we're sharing right now, right, may look like a lot of information for you. This is why you need a coach. This is why you need someone to work with that can help you birth the dream of your book. And in a minute, I'm going to ask Pastor Tunji to share with us how we can connect with him, how we can literally take advantage of some of the offers he's got going on right now. So please don't go anywhere. Literally, as I always do, I'm just going to quickly recap what we have learned today. I took a whole page of a notes as well. So let me do a quick recap. Okay, seven things you need to know to write, publish, and launch your book. Number one, you must have the mindset of an entrepreneurial author, not just the mindset of an author, okay? The entrepreneurial author, all right? Very, very important. If you miss that particular number one, do me a favor, go back and watch the replay. You will understand the difference between the mindset of an author and the mindset of an entrepreneurial author. They are two different things, okay? It said you have to believe what you see is what you will be able to act on. If you don't see it, you can't act on it. The most important book of your life is the book you write yourself, not the ones you've been reading. Okay. Number two, understand why you are writing your book. Dream big, but go bigger. Very powerful. Determine your why and craft out a statement for that why. Determine why you want to be an author. Number three, what do you want to write about? The exact topic you want to write on. How to find and craft your book idea includes, the domain you're in, your opportunities in that domain, your passion and experience, your knowledge and expertise. Powerful, powerful. Number four, who are you writing for? Who's your target audience? Understand why people buy a book. Powerful stuff. He shared with us about 4 or 5 reasons why people buy a book, and that can help you understand your audience a lot better. Okay, and how can you help those people when you find who they are? The question is, how do you help them? What's their biggest question? What's their biggest problem? Number 5, when this is a double one. When do you want to get the book published, and where do you want it to go? Very, very important, because when you have answers to all of this, it's very clear in your mind. And this is what a book coach helps you to get answers to. Right? This is what a coach would help you get answers to. And number 6, determine how you will get that book done. The preparation. We talk a lot around mind mapping here. Very powerful tool. All right. Number 7, publishing and profiting from the book. What platform are you going to publish on? How are you going to go about marketing? Building a launch team. So many things we've talked about today that you cannot afford to miss. If you're just joining us, without a doubt, you have missed a lot, like a whole lot. The only way we can help you is, don't worry, this live stream is on Purpose Arena and on YouTube. So you can watch it anytime you want, but make sure you watch it and act on it. Thank you very much for being a great blessing to us today, sir. Tell us how we can find you on social media and how we take advantage of some of the offerings you have right now. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can find me on all the social media platforms at Facebook at PST Tunji Olujimi, or
just click on his name. Just click on his name, right?
Click on his name. I have another profile, Tunji Olujimi, as well. So you can follow me on both. Instagram, Tunji Olujimi, Twitter, Tunji Olujimi, LinkedIn, Tunji Olujimi as well. The website is acceleratedauthors.academy.com. And I want to say, sir, me and my wife are saying thank you very much for having me tonight as well. I have been blessed myself listening to what I've said. So thank you very much. It's an honor to be on your platform. It's an honor to speak to your community. I don't take it lightly. So thank you very, very much. Offers at the moment, I've just finished my 5-day free challenge, because I do a challenge nearly every month whereby I get people to start learning how to write and publish their own book. But I just finished it on Friday. But you can look forward to next month, which will be the Authors Acceleration Summit, the first ever that I'm doing. I've never done an online summit before, so this is the first Author Acceleration Summit, virtual summit, with 6 amazing speakers from around the world that will be on there with me to help you actually write, launch, publish, market, and build a business around your book. So the details of that will be coming out very soon. So yeah, that will be what you can get from me soon. So that's next month, November 10th to the 12th. November 10th to the 12th.
November 10th to the 12th.
Yeah.
Authors Acceleration Summit.
Yeah, Authors Acceleration Summit. And that will be 5 p.m. UK time.
Awesome.
For an hour, probably an hour or more. 5 p.m. UK time from the 10th to the 12th. Please,
sir, tell us about your coaching. How do we get access to your coaching?
So if you send me a message on Facebook, and I can send you a link to book a free 30-minute session, so I can determine if we can work together or not, because I need to know if someone is ready to do it or not ready as well. So I can send a link for a free 30-minute session, and we can get going on things. So like I said, it's not free. Yes, we're pastors, we're ministers, but
of course, it's not.
I finished doing free. I used it, and last year, was it early this year? I said, no more. Stop using pastor as a thing to beat me.
Very important. All the people that criticize pastors and preachers, God will forgive you in Jesus' name. Because if you don't charge, you will not be able to reach many people. You will just be in your cocoon of 2 or 3, 4, 5 people. But the ability to get resources and capture value back, that's when we can reach the nations and make disciples like Jesus wants us to, which is really really powerful. So we are gone are those days where pastors feel guilty for not charging for the knowledge that they give out. So gone are those days. So
That's
thank
it.
you very much for sharing with us. Such a joy and a privilege and a pleasure. My wife is saying thank you so much. That's her,
Oh,
but
thank you
because
very
she's
much.
typing it on,
Thank
she's typed it on the private groups. Image is not shown,
you.
but it's such a joy to have you. So thank you,
And
thank
I,
you.
like I always say before I leave, but first I would say your book is a tool. So if you want to
Mm,
make impact, you should write a book. If you want to leave a legacy, write a book because a book is a tool for impact, for influence, and for income. And like I
legacy.
always say, for any stream, keep smiling, keep shining because you've been designed and destined for more than where you are right now because you have what it takes to make it. God bless you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir, once again. Please help me say a lot of thank you. Put all the emojis, the fire emojis, the thank you emojis, all the emojis, the love emojis, every emoji. Please don't let Pastor Elizabeth the little bit catch you when you put love emoji. Just be careful. All right, so thank you very much. We're going to let you go, and I'll be with you in a second, in a minute.
All right,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. All right, everyone. What an awesome show today. We have really have the pleasure and the privilege of having Pastor Olujimi grace this wonderful platform of Seven Things. He has shared a lot of value with us. You would agree with me that he knows what he's talking about. I mean, if you have published 6 books and you have helped over 50 people help publish their own book as a coach, then you certainly know what you're talking about. You can see that he's got the passion, he's got the experience, he's got the expertise, and he totally can help you as well. So if you're watching this right now, you have a dream to write a book, you have a goal to write a book, you don't know what to do, you don't know what next to do, you don't know what next step to take. All you need to do right now is click on Pastor Olujimi's name and click on his name right now and send him a message, and he will be able to help you. Like you said, it's not, don't take the services of a coach for free. All right. Click on his name, send him a message. And of course, at least you can take advantage of that 30 minutes free session where he gets to know you, gets to know about your message and sees how he can help you. And both of you can work on a point of alignment. But the most important thing you must know is the fact that you need a coach. You need someone to hold your hand to help you write that next book of yours. You can see the values given to us today. It's undeniable. It is something that you need to get onto. Thank you to everyone who has joined us today. I can see a lot of comments, a lot of people saying thank you, sir. Let me see if I can just put all of that out and yes, so that Pastor Lijimi can see that. Thank you, everyone. Please send all the messages. You can to Pastor Lijimi and reach out to him. Take advantage of his offerings right now and be so. If you want to be a part of Seven Things, maybe next time you want to also do Seven Things, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of the admins and send him a message that you want to share your message with the world, with Purpose Arena on this platform. I'll be very happy. All you need to do is let us know. We'll work together on a date. And then we'll have you on. We're looking forward to having you where you're able to share your own message or your passion with us on this platform. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you. And I'll see you again next time.